Moving on, almost 4 years ago, state troopers punched, kicked, and tased a man during a traffic stop in Northern Louisiana. He died on the way to the hospital.
At first, state police blamed Ronald Greene's death on a car crash. 2 years later, the Associated Press got a hold of bodycam video that showed what really happened. In the aftermath, multiple officers were charged. The Department of Justice has also opened a sweeping civil rights probe into Louisiana State Police. And tonight, Greene's loved ones held a vigil to remember him, as well as Tyree Nichols, who recently died at the hands of Memphis police.
Eleanor Tabone takes us there.
When I did see what happened to Tyree, I saw my son.
Mona Hardin is still waiting for justice.
I'm glad that the Nichols family is not going to go through what we've yet to see.
Ronald Greene was on a rural road outside of Monroe when he was beaten, tased and dragged on the ground as officers taunted him. Body and dashcam video shows Greene offering no resistance as he voices his increasing fear, pleading,
"I'm your brother, I'm scared."
The officers then said he died as a result of his car crashing at the end of a high-speed chase. Ronald Greene died in May of 2019, but it wasn't until last December that 5 law enforcement officers were indicted on state charges by a grand jury in Union Parish.
It wasn't until 3.5 years that we had any kind of answers, indictments, and still no accountability. They're weak indictments, and we're angered.
His family still waiting for answers.
My heart is crying right now. It makes me feel sick to my stomach because we shouldn't be here today. What they did was senseless. What they did was inhumane and heartless.
Keep your hand raised every time you see that somebody has lost their life.
Monday night, Dillard University held a vigil to honour Tyree Nichols and Ronald Greene.
Questions are arising still in terms of that fear of police. And where that sense of protection is coming from. And so, tonight we wanted to honor Tyree Nichols and Ronald Greene.
He was stopped late one night.
Then a round table which included Mona and Alana and the former state trooper who acted as the whistleblower in this case.
Just to die in that way is really hard to take from the heart, that people can be going home and just being brutalized like that for no apparent reason.
A moment of silence for Ronald Greene. He was an uncle, a brother, and a son.
He's your brother. He is your friend. He was a great uncle to my son. He was the best brother anyone could ever ask for. He was a man of God. He was someone that saw you not because of the color of your skin. He loved everyone, and I know that God used him as a vessel to make change in this horrible state.
Eleanor Tabone, Eyewitness News.